undisputed middleweight champion of the world, and now the executioner, Hopkins, and reigning WBO middleweight world champion, the Golden Boy, Oscar De La
Hoya. Going backwards. Now he's got Vargas in the corner, throwing punches.
Known as the Golden Boy, De La Hoya was a 6th Division world champion and one of boxing's most popular figures.
I believe, oh, there goes Corte from the left hook.
By 2004, he was already a global superstar, known for his good looks, Olympic gold medal, and crossover appeal.
Well, so far is De La Hoya.
Left hand by De La Hoya, down goes Ruelas.
While he had achieved great success in multiple weight classes, questions surrounded whether he could compete at middleweight against a natural, dominant champion like Hopkins.
The talking is over. It's time to get busy. One for the ages.
Right there in front of him, just like he did Trinidad early in the fight. Once he starts taking off running.
NBA star Charles Barkley was giving him the famous X sign for the execution. That's hard to maintain for 12 rounds.
Well, critical for Oscar right here early in the fight is establish that jab. He's got to keep Hopkins off of him with that jab.
Many people thought, as Rich Murata pointed out, he was crazy to take this fight.
It's very rarely been that long.
I can't think of one.
No, but Oscar hasn't fought at 160 pounds. Except for
rededicated himself in his camp. Now he's up on his toes. I didn't expect Oscar to be right in front of Hopkins.
No, I didn't expect him to be backing up.
This is the only way Oscar has a chance.
That's a good jab from Oscar.
Oscar's got the hand speed to stand in front of Hopkins and fight him. He's going to start wearing Oscar down and leaning on him.
I thought with the exception of one Hopkins punch, very good round for Oscar De La Hoya.
You got better skill than him. Keep using your jab.
There's that nice jab by Oscar.
Changing Floyd Mayweather out of this fight. They were going to get a new trainer. And there was some very serious consideration, I know for a fact, about changing. He's been carrying it. He's not rolling with those. He's not rolling those punches. This is more of a style that's
into play. Of course, everybody knows about Oscar's power in that left hand. Oscar's actually ambidextrous. He has equal power. Still, how can you do it, Rich? I mean, he can do everything and has in his career when needed.
Nuances of boxing. He just doesn't just jump up there and do the first 2 rounds because he told so far. I think he needs to ratchet up the pressure.
As Oscar's corner was too. It's important for both of them to establish that jab. But what I don't see from Hopkins is a good strong jab. He's just poking at Oscar's head.
We should reiterate, for those that don't know, Oscar's moving on with his plans, although they did a good job keeping it secret. We're at 30 seconds left, round 2.
That's a big right hand from Hopkins right there.
He's moving. Pretty good quick right hand from Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah, he's fighting a better second round now.
Oscar just seconds to the round. Oscar throwing punches, showing his speed. Not that effective.
Yeah, it's not effective speed though.
Jab with you can fire over the top like we said. With your jab, make him hit the top.
De La Hoya moving forward, lands a right from long range.
Use that jab to set it up. It'll land 3-4 punches. So those are amateur style.
Might leave himself wide open. Now they clinch. Big right hand from Hopkins.
That was quick, baby.
Wow, that was quick and it was hard. Best punch of the fight. Good counter punch from Hopkins.
He absorbed it well, though, De La Hoya. His legislations that he was going to fight a dirty fight was when he fought Tito Trinidad, and he fought the cleanest fight imaginable against Trinidad.
Fine, just didn't want to make that mistake again. That came so fast, though, it's hard to...
He's got to get Hopkins off balance. If he can just tap him on the forehead with that left hand, he can bring... Floyd Mayweather had asked him a couple rounds ago to double up on that jab and then bring that right hand.
Final 10 seconds. Do you give Hopkins a round for one big shot, Rich, or how do you look at it?
Great with the left hook right hand. You know how to do that. You already took some of his right hand.
There's the right hand by Bernard Hopkins that stopped Oscar De La Hoya.
People thought was the impossible was to beat the man who's held the middleweight title longer, 18 defenses than anyone in history.
What he can do to win this fight.
That's what he should do to win this fight. Floyd Mayweather, his senior, was
I've never understood telling a fighter why he looks so bad. Or how he looks. Don't tell him how bad he looks. Tell him what he needs to do in the fight to win.
Digging to the body is the champion. De La Hoya
He's trying to
right.
He's trying to lure
That
down.
right hand. He's fighting very tentatively, knowing that that right hand is coming over the top.
If he catches Hopkins off balance, that's what
Oscar De La Hoya make a mistake. That's why he was backing off, hand down. He doesn't mind exchanging with Oscar.
the rule. The bigger guy usually wins. They're doing it as it goes along, so you see what'll work. Especially when holding that left hand down that low.
And if he gets hit, he gets hit.
I'd fear the judges. Get to work.
Absolutely, because some of these rounds are very close.
And let's take a look at that round. Hopkins coming forward. De La Hoya partially blocked that shot and tried to answer back.
I have it even on my card. I think, Rich, you have it even as well.
Yes, I do. 38 all.
Round 5 scheduled, judging by those 2 fights he lost. That's what he needs to do. Good body shot.
Pot shot, Oscar, when I thought he would be applying relentless pressure.
Last 30 seconds, the rounds are being won in the last 30 seconds.
Hopkins feigning, and are you surprised, guys, that Oscar's standing there not moving more?
A tremendous amount of concentration to keep from getting hurt here.
To reiterate, always has been. This is only Oscar's second fight moving up. He's only at 150.
Now, they're fighting fairly even.
If Oscar trained the way he said he did, I don't anticipate that being a problem. There's that big right hand Hopkins keeps trying to land. Inside 20 seconds, round 5. 10 seconds, round 5. Oscar stumbles.
He wanted to move in and flurry at the end of the round, and Hopkins caught him on the way in. De La Hoya heard the 10-second warning, started to come in and ran right into that long left.
Jab inside.
Neither of these guys is fighting the fight that I expected to see here tonight. Hopkins, I expected to see relentless pressure.
It was less than the Stern fight when he took off running, and that's what's been knocking Hopkins out is going to be almost impossible. Right. Hopkins has a little more trouble in setting his feet when he has to move to his right. It take Hopkins out of his rhythm. Not only that, he can move away from that big right hand.
Oscar doing a good job defending here so far.
So you see Oscar started moving or straight down the middle.
Put it on his shoulder, right into that shoulder. Right into that shoulder. Right there, right when he in there.
Oscar went searching. Hopkins jabbing and standing away. I don't see the pressure yet from Hopkins.
I'll tell you what's not Oscar De La Hoya. It was going to happen quick.
It's when you got him. Final seconds. Hopkins misses with 3 punches.
I think Oscar's had a very good round boxing here. He really fought very well. De La Hoya, very effective round boxing in that round.
Now the
How can they
Hopkins
not
corner.
pour water?
Good punch from Oscar.
I could sense that Hopkins was turning it up a notch towards the end of that last round.
De La Hoya got hit. And
See, Oscar got him with the jab, then he brought the right hand behind it. That's what he's got to do, but he's got to lead with that jab.
It's a nice right by Hopkins, and Hopkins is turning up the heat.
Oh, he's just pressing him now. He's just laying his body on him.
Now Hopkins is beginning.
Look where Hopkins is holding his left hand. Good right hand from Hopkins, who's now starting to turn it up, and Oscar counters. That's where I thought Oscar should
Neither
go.
Hopkins or Oscar, either one is throwing body shots. Fearful of dropping those hands.
Just breaking the guy down bit by bit.
But he's not breaking Oscar down to the body here.
Not tonight.
He just...
Here's Bernard. 2 jabs followed up with a right hand. Knocks Oscar back a couple of steps.
Round 8. We shall see.
He doesn't have a plan for Oscar. He's telling him this is the most important fight of your career.
Good punch. Good punch.
He's got to give him a plan.
As Lester pointed out, Hopkins loves to go to his left.
Close the gap and fight him up a little closer because Hopkins getting room to extend those punches.
Halfway through round 8 now. Oscar fighting on the inside.
In the corner last between last round in the corner.
Bernard working that jab. Much more in this round, listening to Corey Fisher's instructions.
Oscar just searching for a way, searching for anything.
He needs to make something dramatic happen. He's allowing Hopkins to just take over.
That's where it's
Hopkins has moved ahead on my scorecard.
Round 9. And he continues to put the pressure on. We expect
This round, he was saying, this is my round, this is my round.
If he's that confident, he should just let it go.
And they're telling Oscar has not been able to do that.
I think his confidence has grown that he can handle this guy.
That was a nice left hand underneath by Oscar.
This could be the end for Oscar De La Hoya. 10 and out, knockout. Hopkins, 9th round.
And he called it too. He said, this is my round.
Take a look at the knockout. Inside he comes, left hook to the head. Down goes Oscar.
I was boxing earlier to figure Oscar out to show that I can outbox him, Larry. And I think I did. I don't know if you agree, but I think I did. I'm setting him up with the jab. I believe I threw a jab. And then I leaned to the left and hit him right under the liver. That's one of the great body shots. Yeah, that was, and that right there, I heard like a wind come out, and then I went up with a little left hook.
The winner by knockout victory, and still the universally recognized, undisputed middleweight champion of the world, the pride of Philadelphia, Bernard, the Executioner Hopkins.